Hey folks, it's JP and my good buddy
Bailey.
CD Bailey. We're down in Racine, Louisiana. It's October 29th. It's Monday.
Yeah.
Today we going crabbing and we're bringing y'all with us. I sure hope y'all enjoy the video. But before we hit the water, just want to give y'all a little footage of CD's place here. We got a few hives.
That nuke was started by a swarm that came from one of my hives perhaps 2 weeks ago. Down here we can feed this through the winter and have it built up literally into a full 5-frame nuke come springtime very easily. I've overwintered bees here, fed them real good, no problem. We can grow them out even in the winter. You want to take a quick peek before one of them pops us?
They don't sound too happy.
Well, it's kind of cool, and I did take it all the way off. I shouldn't have done that.
Well, let's go look at some of your bigger hives over here. CD?
Coward, they're not that bad. I'll be right with you.
Howard, you ran too. What you talking about?
Yeah, but I went back.
Yeah, well, somebody had to.
Well, yeah.
It's your hive. You think I'm putting the lid on?
Yeah, got to double check it. That one right there, it's a double nuke, one stacked on top of the other.
Oh,
the
I like
top
that.
one doesn't have a bottom in it, so it's basically a nuke super.
Yeah.
Those bees, though, are something that I had hunted for about 2 years.
Yeah? These right here?
You got it.
Yeah.
Now, they're not in the cool weather perhaps the nicest. They may bump you. But that is a sure enough swamp bee strain. I put that trap 2 years ago out at least 5 miles into a swamp. Matter of fact, it's around Lake Buff where we go frogging, so you know about how remote that is.
Oh yeah.
That's as close to uncontaminated by anything from a beekeeper that I could possibly find, and I specifically wanted that just to see what we had as the longest standing survivor strain, in my opinion. And these bees are a result of that swarm that I caught.
This is a nice big hive, and so it looks like they're doing what they normally do this time of the year. You can see some drones. That's a sign that they try to go into kind of a winter mode, but we get these fronts down here, and next weekend it's supposed to be back in the upper 70s again, so they might be producing the same ones they kicked out next weekend. Who knows down here, huh?
You get a cold front down here, and I always call it a bad day to be a drone.
So yeah, we got this little front came through. Sea critters will get a little case of lockjaw after the front. Before the front, usually the catch is on big time. 2-3 days after the front, they usually go through an adjustment period, and then they turn on again. So hopefully that's the case today for us. So we're hoping to come back with a bunch of Louisiana blue crabs. Go ahead.
Y'all say you going crab hunting tonight? We just going away here and listen to you. We getting crabs now. Look at all them crabs coming in. How you eat them, man? Man, you don't eat them, they eat you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ready by with a guitar pick and get the meat out.
All right. Triple.
Them crabs is dying to come around here that music.
Bring them on in. Triple. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. I ain't messing with it unless we got a big man. That's a good size man there, folks. that, look at that, folks.
Two things that tell me this crab's getting ready to shed. Well, actually three. The fact he had her in a clutch and was going to keep her and keep her protected throughout the molt and after the molt. That's the only time they breed in their life. That apron is getting ready to form that you see on these older adult females, where it's an oval instead of a triangle. Got a little redness in the back of these flippers. This new growing claw has redness there in its tip. On the way back to the house, you go on ahead and lay a layer of ice about 2 to 3 inches thick over the top of all the crabs. Wait about 2, maybe 3 hours before boiling, and the crabs will have gone immobile. They have the ability to tighten up a muscle and literally sacrifice a claw. They'll pop it straight off. And when they hit boiling water, that muscle spasms, the claws frequently drop off, probably about 50%. This way, if you chill them down, you don't lose a single claw off of them unless it's from mechanical force. It's not from the crab shedding the claw.
That's your tip, folks. Ice them down before you put them in the boiling pot.
If they're still moving, they're still too warm.
Pretty good trip, folks. My buddy CD and I, we had a front come through. They have had a little impact on our crabbing trip today. We still caught them pretty good. We're gonna have some good eating tonight. This was my final count in here. I don't know exactly how many, but I'm guessing maybe about 4 dozen, somewhere in there or so. And here, CD wanted the big females, and any males we can come along, and he's been going and filling up his freezer, so he was very generous today and allowed me to keep most of them. Appreciate that.
Oh, that's not a problem. I got one.
Explain your setup here, CD.
Well, this is for making soft shell crabs. Over on this side, we've got the ones that are closer to shedding, so we keep them in individual cages. They will cannibalize each other, so this is the shedding side. This is the side where I'll hold them, feed them a little bit until they get close enough, say within 3 or 4 days of shedding. Then they go over here. Got 1 or 2 of them in here that's males holding on to females right now. See, this pair and this pair right here, those males have those females grasped, and those females are soon to shed. Those males are hanging on to them so they can be ready to be the ones that breed them. They hold them till they shed, breed them, hold them till they get hard, and then turn them back loose.
So that's when they breed with them.
Yep, that one should shed, I would expect tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
If the weather was warmer, I would guarantee it tonight.
You want to explain your filtration system?
Well, it's a sand filter from the swimming pool, as well as the pump and motor from the swimming pool. This is just extra filter and reservoir for more water, using different types of materials to go on ahead and basically grow bacteria on the surface area that you're trying to provide, as well as a reservoir for extra water, and all of that, the system that puts fresh water in and oxygen, drains out, and keeps recirculating. I haven't had to change this water out in 2 or 3 months, just to add a little water here and there. And once a day I'll go on ahead and cover this back up. I'll just reach in and pull the standpipes, which controls the water levels and the drainage. That drains out any waste products, and that runs into the biofilter, which will digest it all and keep the water clean.
We're boiling up our seafood now, and potatoes been boiling, you can see, almost 3 minutes. Okay, we'll let them go right at 3 minutes. Now we're going to add our onions. Okay, water's hot, so you gotta be careful. Our onions are in. Onions are like the most important part. Okay, you don't have onions in a seafood boil, or you don't have anything. Taking our crabs out, and I tested one. They're perfect. They're just perfect. There's our sausage right here. We're going to stack them up. It's important when you're taking them out of the pot. Okay, you put them top down, belly up, and what that does is it keeps all the juices in. All right, that's what you want to do. Got them piled up. You can see. I'm gonna go ahead and start enjoying those, and my wife has a plate in there herself. Finished product. We hope y'all enjoyed the video. Another one from JP and CD Bailey. Have a good one. Take care.